Take a scenario involving two separate organizations, Company A and Company B. Currently, both entities report exactly $1 million in cash reserves. Looking at the bank balances alone, they appear identical. But as we reveal the variables beneath the surface, the situation changes. Company A has a steady stream of receivables approaching. Company B is about to be hit by massive unrecorded liabilities. One is positioned for growth, the other is weeks away from a liquidity crisis. The numerical data is the same, but the reality is dictated by the operational context surrounding those numbers. For decades, business leadership has relied on historical accounting tools, like balance sheets and P&L statements, to assess organizational health. These documents summarize past events. However, navigating a company requires a forward-looking perspective on upcoming commitments and resource needs. Accumulating funds without understanding the specific pressures acting on them limits a manager's ability to act. The objective is to protect and deploy that capital based on current reality rather than past reports. Moving past the context deficit requires a shift in how we process information, transitioning from simple accounting to intelligence. Accounting records what has already happened. Intelligence explains that history while measuring the present and projecting future requirements. This redefines money management as the intelligent stewardship of capital, moving it far beyond the scope of bookkeeping or balancing a ledger. In this sequence, unrefined materials are organized into a precise architectural structure. Within a business, capital functions as that construction material. It is a resource used to build stronger companies and develop better products. When viewed as a building material, every dollar requires a defined purpose, clear accountability, and a way to measure its resulting value. Because this material is finite, effective deployment depends on a precise blueprint that identifies opportunities before they are lost to the market. Most business evaluations begin with a simple equation: assets minus liabilities equal net worth. While the math is static, the real-world variables are fluid. Managing cash, receivables, and debt in real time is a constant operational challenge. The Walker Global Performance Dashboard and the AGR Bridge were designed to manage this specific complexity. This central node represents a cash balance. The system maps the environment, connecting to live data streams for approaching payroll, taxes, and pending receivables. By calculating the specific pressures acting on that capital, the dashboard transforms a static number into a dynamically allocated resource map. This provides leadership with transparency into immediate liquidity demands and the long-term financial requirements of the organization. The dashboard moves the conversation away from current balances and focuses on exactly what those funds are expected to accomplish. Many executives spend their time searching through isolated, delayed reports. Integrating these disconnected systems creates a unified, real-time view of the entire enterprise. This executive optic monitors how capital resides and moves through the organization, providing the rationale behind every financial decision. Having this visibility allows management to anticipate financial events before they occur, rather than reacting to them weeks after the books close. The system can identify resource shortages and emerging risks automatically, surfacing them long before they would appear in a standard weekly briefing. By connecting financial flow directly to project milestones and individual performance, the system creates a single lens through which leadership can govern every major resource. When raw balances are viewed through the lens of live operational activity, money stops being an isolated number and becomes a manageable tool for the future.